While making his way to the boxing ring is Mateusz BEREZNICKI.
Fighting out of the red corner, the boxer representing Poland. Please welcome Mateusz BEREZNICKI. And now, please welcome in the blue corner of the ring, the boxer from Kazakhstan, AIBEK, ORALBAY.
His opponent is Aibek ORALBAY of Kazakhstan. He'll be boxing out of the blue corner.
Rigby, seconds out. Rigby, this is your third and final round.
Emerson Pastor Arriaga of Guatemala is our referee.
Ring A, round one.
We're in the 92-kilogram heavyweight division between two tall 92-kilogram heavyweights. The man wearing red, who has made a brilliant start behind that left hand, is Mateusz BEREZNICKI, part of an 8-man Polish team, just 20 years of age, competing in his first World Boxing Championships. His opponent, Aibek ORALBAY of Kazakhstan, is 21 years of age. First senior World Championships for him. Comes to the ring as a 3-time national champion of Kazakhstan. Going in search of the right hand, but boxing effectively off the ropes and bombing away with the backhand is BEREZNICKI. BEREZNICKI has taken 3 national titles in Poland. 1 youth, 1 under 23, 1 senior. His most recent title came in 2020, the same year when he took a senior title and the under 23 crown. Actually lives and trains out of the Gosport ABC in England, the Gosport Boxing Club, as he's picked off by a 2-shot combination there. Managed to have a brief word with him as another left hand crashes home from ORALBAY. And he says that he makes his way to Poland, something of a commuter for national team camps. Managed to catch up with him when he came away, after he came away with a bronze medal finish at the under-22 European Championships in Roseto earlier this summer. Was there to commentate on that, and he acquitted himself very well indeed, winning 2 contests out of 3 to earn that bronze medal podium place. His opponent, Aibek ORALBAY, as I mentioned, it's his first senior World Championships, but my goodness, he's enjoyed global success before. He was there to commentate on his Youth Olympic Games gold medal triumph in Buenos Aires 3 years ago. Earlier that year, he took World Youth Silver and Continental Youth Gold in 2018, as he wasn't too far away with the right hand. So BEREZNICKI spoken to, but then put on the end of a right cross left jab, and he's backed it as he's backed into his own corner. Breathing through a mouth that's slightly open now. It was a terrifically brisk start from BEREZNICKI. Takes another left jab with his back on the ropes. He wasn't moving, and one wonders whether his gas tank is just draining, and that bell, sound of the bell can't come soon enough to allow his energy levels to replenish, because it was a terrifically brisk start but then he was holding his feet in the closing stages and allowing ORALBAY to tee off on what was effectively a stationary target. Brisk opening round between these two tall 92-kilogram heavyweights. And ORALBAY taking it for all 5 scoring judges. 10-9 across the board. Some of the action then from the first round. BEREZNICKI came out very aggressively, had success with his left hand, but when he's spending time on the ropes like that, well, it allowed ORALBAY to pick him off. And the deeper we got into the round, the more time BEREZNICKI was spending time on the ropes, allowing this man to capitalize. So into the second round then. Aibek, ORALBAY, part of a maximum size, 13 strong Kazakh boxing team. A boxer in each of the 13 weights, including his twin brother. There's a nice counter right hand from BEREZNICKI. His brother Nurbek is boxing here at 80 kilograms, representing Kazakhstan here at the World Championships. There's a nice right hand from BEREZNICKI, and then he got to work with the left jab as well. Hard right hand driven into the body of BEREZNICKI. A boxer in shape only needs a few seconds for his energy levels to recover, so BEREZNICKI altogether sharper to begin this second round than he was at the conclusion of the first. Will he be able to keep the movement and the accuracy going? What a slapping right hand is a solid shot landed by BEREZNICKI. Then he goes head, body, then head. Attack coming from both flanks, and he's spearing effectively with that backhand. And how about that for a left jab? But that's countered by the same shot from ORALBAY. But again, coming square on the ropes and just inviting that pressure. ORALBAY edging forwards behind a low-held guard. Maybe BEREZNICKI trying to set a trap, but when his back touches the ropes, there's absolutely nowhere else for him to go. Halfway through the second round. And again, the pattern we saw in the first, perhaps repeating itself here. Can BEREZNICKI keep the movement going? Sustained pressure of the flailing variety being applied by ORALBAY. Getting himself off the ropes and coming forward with a flurry of punches is BEREZNICKI. Now he's in the space of centering, but then maneuvered back to the ropes on the other side, trying to establish his straight shots. But he's in the corner, his own corner, and that is a dangerous place to be against a man like ORALBAY. Again, can he keep the movement going? His back's touching the strands once again. Scores with a good straight shot, but then takes a hard right hand over the top from ORALBAY. Another right hand success for the man in blue. Little left hand turned underneath by BEREZNICKI. 3-shot salvo sees the final left hand get through as BEREZNICKI became a little bit disorganized in the face of that rather ungainly looking attack from ORALBAY. 2-shot salvo from him was countered by a left jab from the man in blue, and then looked as though he was attempting a layback. The chin of BEREZNICKI came up in the air and it was picked off. That right hand not too far away. Good left hand landed by the man in red. Big swing and a miss from ORALBAY, and he was countered by a right from BEREZNICKI. And how about that for a right hand from Mateusz BEREZNICKI, right on the belt. Uncorked a right hook which caught his man solidly. 2 rounds in the book. Very competitive boxing. Remember, it was ORALBAY who took the first 10-9 across the board. And BEREZNICKI taking it for the judge from Uzbekistan, a 4-1 split in favor of the reigning Kazakh national champion. So some of the action in from the second round. Whipping roundhouse right landed by BEREZNICKI, but when he finds himself in this position, it's far easier compared to when he's in center ring for ORALBAY to land with scoring shots. So So we go into the third and final round of a contest that is being competitive. After 2 completed rounds, it's all square on the scorecard of one judge who scored the second round in favor of BEREZNICKI. But it's 20 points to 18, the lead for ORALBAY with 6 minutes in the book. BEREZNICKI, to his credit, has come out quickly to begin this third in a bid to overturn the deficit. Good right cross landed by the 3-time Polish national champion. Also competed in the English Championships as well, coming away with a bronze medal finish in the English youth edition of the event in 2019. And like so many boxers who are on display here, and indeed who have graced the AIBA World Championship and stage over the years, he's won the Haringey Box Cup. His victory coming in the 2019 youth edition of the event. So steadily accumulating more international experience at aforementioned bronze medal finish in the under-22 continental event. Here he is competing in his first World Championships, and he's on the front foot here, looking to back up ORALBAY after conceding the opening 2 rounds, the first unanimously, the second on a 4-1 split. So really good to see that change in tactics by BEREZNICKI, because for the first 2 rounds he spent an awful lot of time on the ropes after around the first minute. That's where ORALBAY is trying to position him back towards now. But BEREZNICKI coming out strong to begin the third round, operating from the space of the ring and looking to back up the 2018 Youth Olympic Games gold medalist. Looking for a big right uppercut, but couldn't find the range. And it's really good to see the change of tactics implemented by boxers. Saw ORALBAY just up on his toes, but BEREZNICKI looking as though he's boxing to order. His corner must have told him, get on your front foot and walk this guy down. You're trailing by 20 points to 18 for 4 of the 5 judges. Both men feeling the pace as what has been a physical encounter. Good left jab on the resumption from ORALBAY. Solid left jab on the resumption, then a bit of left shoulder going in from BEREZNICKI. ORALBAY, remember the commanding position that he has earned after 6 minutes of boxing, puts him in a position where he can manage the final round to an extent. He won't want to walk onto a finishing shot, keep himself out of harm's way, won't want to pick up an injury that impedes his progress in the tournament. Solid left-handed response from BEREZNICKI after he made ORALBAY miss. ORALBAY up on his toes now, just seeing this one over the line. Very good display indeed. He steals a jab, glance to his corner. Solid left jab from BEREZNICKI. It was a left jab in response from ORALBAY. And both men feeling the effects of their exertions during the course of that 92-kilogram heavyweight contest. But one suspects it will be this man who will be going through, given the context of the scorecards after 2 rounds of boxing. Managed the third round very well, because Mateusz BEREZNICKI increased the pressure in round 3. And one can only ponder why he didn't perhaps adopt that approach earlier. Now, maybe would have been met head-on by ORALBAY, who would have been less accommodating in going on the back foot with the contest still in the balance. So there's confirmation of a split decision victory for Aibek ORALBAY of Kazakhstan. The reigning Youth Olympic Games champion through on a 4-1 split every card, 28-29. Testimony to the strong final round produced by Mateusz BEREZNICKI after conceding the first round unanimously, the second on a 4-1 split. He really did pursue his man with aggressive intent in the third and final round, but wasn't able to produce the big round that he needed to get it back to parity or the finishing salvo. Aibek ORALBAY earning himself 2 rounds of insurance with his performance in the first 2 rounds. Very good contest, very good display, where ORALBAY started strong and BEREZNICKI concluded the bout in strong fashion. Good competitive contest. It's ORALBAY who goes through.